Dude, I'm gonna tell you and shit. That's funny. Looking at some chef shit, and I just came across that logo right there, and it was free. So I was like, yeah, shit, I like that right there. You know, the C with the chef hat on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? And put hemp infused on it. You know, and that's how I came up. That's the logo right there. Matter of fact, it's trademark.
Well, let's open this. Chef Infused.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All day, every day.
Tell me about it. How'd you start this?
Well, you know what I mean, man.
Who are you, first of all? Tell us who you are.
My name
who you
is.
bring in here.
My name is Fajuan Fairrow.
Fajuan.
Fajuan.
So I've always pronounced it wrong by saying.
Yes, you have.
Fajuan.
Hey, hell, I was pronouncing it wrong too, and it's my name. You know.
So Fajuan.
Fajuan. You
Spell
know.
that.
Fajaun. You know.
That's why I get the Fajuan. That's why I say the J.
Yeah. The J is silent.
All right.
You know. And this is my son. This is AnTjaun. You know.
How old is he? He don't look like he could.
36.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's showing your age. You're what? You're 56.
56.
Right? Yeah. So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
you're my big bro. We're showing me the ropes.
Yeah. Hey man, it's always been a pleasure and shit though, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had some fun times.
Hell
and shit,
yeah.
dog, you know. I have to kick your ass every now and then. Get him in play, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit. Hey man.
So yeah, 30, you must have been like
Yeah, little
6.
bitty nigga and
You
shit,
just-
man. Yeah, he was a little bitty dude and shit, man. I'm Snoop Puppy and shit, you know what I'm saying? He a full grown.
I'm a warble master.
Shit, man, you remember when your ass jumped off of that roof and shit and fucked up your leg and shit?
Yeah.
He was drunk in this motherfucker.
Not once, twice I jumped off.
Yeah, he was fucked up. He was fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we ain't cut it no goddamn slack.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for real.
So, Infused or Chef, just Chef Infused.
Chef Infused, baby.
And you've been doing this how long now? Oh, you got shirts. Oh, shit. I thought that was a
shirts and
Lions
shit. I got the.
Baseball jerseys, football jerseys.
You know what I'm saying, man? It's all about promotion and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
one.
I mean, shit, if a motherfucker don't know who you are and shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you can't get them to buy your shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I started this back, shit.
Yeah,
in
when'd you start?
2021. You know, I went legal. I registered in the state of Arizona in 2022. You know, trademarked my logo and everything. In
Oh, just in 2022 you actually?
Mm-hmm. Legally, yeah.
Legally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but I've been fucking with it shit since what, 2000, you know. I mean, man, you know, I mean, I'm an executive chef, you know,
Yeah.
in a senior center in downtown Phoenix, you know, and I like to mess with my own spices and shit, you know,
Alright.
my own seasonings and stuff. So I just started putting shit together and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, and came up with the Chef Infused, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, now how would you like do that? Where you go, all right,
I've been in the culinary industry, Jay, and this is something you don't know. You know, I've been in the culinary industry ever since I was 17 years old, you know, on and off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I got 30 plus years of experience and shit in the culinary industry. You know, and I'm at the point in my career that, you know, it's not about cooking. To me right now, it's the science.
Yeah.
Of food, you know what I'm saying? What it does, you know, the things that you use, the spices, the meats, the vegetables, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They all have their own attributes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have their health benefits, you know what I'm saying? They have their withdrawals and everything and shit, you know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be an effective cook, these are the things and shit, you know what I'm saying, that you got to learn. You know what I mean? Anybody can fucking cook. You know what I
No,
mean?
not really.
Yeah, anybody can cook. Anybody can cook. If you do it,
Start showing the wife then, you know.
She better not hear this podcast.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, she knows.
Hey man, I ain't gonna front on you and shit. When I met my wife, hell, she couldn't cook either and shit. Hell, she still can't cook now and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got some. She do a little bit of something and shit that I taught her. But I mean, shit. You know, she's Hawaiian and Japanese and shit. I don't eat all that Hawaiian. I'm a nigga. And shit. Yeah. Give me some black folk food, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, Jay, on a real tip,
Yeah.
you know, I just challenge myself and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm confident in what I do. You know what I mean? You're not confident in what you're doing in the sense of doing. I'm not in it for the pats on the back and the praises and shit. You know, all that shit comes and shit, man. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm in it for the love. I have a passion for cooking. You know what I'm saying? You know, cooking is something that brings people together.
Hell yeah.
You know, and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's what I like. That's where I get my most joy from and shit. You know what I mean, man? Like I said, I cook for seniors. You know, and you know, cooking for seniors and shit, man, you can't cook like we cook for ourselves every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they have restrictions and diets and shit that you have to follow and shit, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, once you have those kind of things that you face every day, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna either become passionate about what you do or it's just a motherfucking job.
Yeah.
You know? And it ain't just a job to me and shit. I'm passionate about what I do. So I laugh and joke, but I take what I do serious.
Hell
and
yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying? So I figured this shit, you know what I mean? You know, why not turn that into something, you know? I mean, Chef Infused is a family of cooking products. You know, we launched with our seasonings and our grill rubs, you know what I'm saying? But after the first of the year, man, you're gonna go off into another phase, you know, making cooking pastes and condiments and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're working on right now. I mean, when I get back to Arizona and shit, you know what I'm saying, dog, you know, that's the shit that I'm gonna be working on and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm at a farmers market every Saturday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
seen that.
You know, at Arrowhead Farmers Market every Saturday and shit, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with a site called Range Me, where it puts you in front of buyers, retail buyers and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, and so you know, I get to fuck with people like Walmart and Kroger's and
That's what you're gonna try and get into.
oh yeah, most definitely and
now,
shit.
what's the process would be that?
Well, now Walmart has a program where you know what I'm saying you can sell on their online store.
Okay.
You know, you might not be in their store physically, but you're on online. You can buy the product off online. But I had to take a pivot on that right there because you know what I'm saying they charge you to put your shit in their warehouse. Now they'll do all the work for a percentage.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like at Amazon where you're selling through Amazon.
Exactly. You know, and you know my wife she's my CFO. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for her. You know, she's been with me and shit. You know what I mean?
She's a numbers person.
Yeah, she's a numbers person. And when she say you ain't ready for that, I say okay, we ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so I put the Walmart thing on hold for a minute and shit. So basically, right now, what I'm trying to do is build a name for myself. I mean, I got co-packers and shit that I could fuck with. You know what I mean? If I was to get
Go ahead.
with Walmart or something like that, you know, I mean, I got co-packers that could fill orders and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know, talking with my co-packers, I like to build relationships with the people that I work with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want motherfuckers to look at me as a number. You know? And so, you know, my co-packer was like, you know, dude, you don't really need me right now. He said everything that you need to do, you can do yourself. So, you know what I mean? I work out of my garage. You know what I mean? I call it the cave. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do, you know what I mean? I got my filling machines, I got my grinders.
So you are grinding, making these.
Oh yeah.
Not hiring some other company.
No. All these are my creation. Dude, it's my creation from the design of the labels, to the packaging, to the manufacturing and everything of it and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Speaking of which.
Yes sir.
How'd you come up with that
Dude, I'm gonna tell you and shit, that's funny. Looking at some shit, you know what I'm saying, some chef shit. And I just came across that logo right there. And it was free. So I was like, yeah, shit, I like that right there. You know, the seat with the chef hat on it and shit, you know what I'm saying? And put hemp infused on it, you know? And that's how I came up. That's the logo right there. Shit. Matter of fact, it's trademarked.
Oh, well, let's open this. I'm gonna wait to open this with you here in case this is a bomb. So
we all
go down together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Bomb seasoning.
Yeah. My top seller in there is my everything. What you got there?
this is the Mexican spice sweet
Oh, yeah.
coffee.
It's got a hint of a coffee taste to it. All my spices and stuff are synonymous in which the region in which they, you know, and things like that. You know, I don't tell people what to put it on. It might say, like, we have a beef seasoning, we have a poultry seasoning, we have a seafood seasoning. But at the same time, you want to put that on some french fries, or you want to put the poultry on some beef. Whatever your flavor is, that's the way I send people.
Now these are all like rubs.
That what you have in your hand right
This
there,
is soul food.
that's a seasoning. You know, the Mexican spicy coffee is a grill rub.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this was mainly designed for grilling. My grilling rubs and shit, I'm gonna give you a little tidbit. You know, I use brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
You know.
What
it does is,
I don't know.
what it does is, you know what I'm saying, it offsets, you know.
Different thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you get that sweet and that savory. You know what I'm saying? In the meat that you do and shit, you know.
Now this is citrus sweet fire.
And that's one of our second best sellers right there. It has a nice little citrus taste to it. You know? A really nice little citrus taste to it. And it's got just a hint of a bite. Just a hint. You know, our blending process is what sets us apart. Our blending process is that I want all my spices and shit to marry together. I don't never want one spice to overpower another spice. You know what I'm saying? So when you taste them, you know what I'm saying, you're not tasting, you're tasting them all together. So you know what I mean, you fucking with them all, they all together and shit, you know what I mean? They like one band and shit. They ain't no standouts.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's our
You can use that.
and we call it our grinding process.
All right.
You know, you can throw a bunch of motherfucking seasonings together and shit, you know what I'm saying, and call it a grill and rub or anything like that.
Salute.
White boy yells at me for sneezing 5 times.
Hey, let me tell you something. You know what a sneeze is? A premature ejaculation.
I said they feel good.
Do you hate when you can't?
I force my shit out.
Sometimes the shit don't come out though. You're trying to force on it.
Yeah.
And you be like, damn, you even get mad. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real though.
So this is bully fire. Now,
That shit right there,
That one right there.
that shit right there, it's gonna burn your ass up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When I'm packaging that right there, I have to wear a motherfucking respirator.
Yeah. Now I was gonna ask, like, what do you use to, let's say, make it? Then you got a mixer, and then
I have a grinder.
electric grinder,
Mhm.
hand grinder.
No, electric grinder, you know what I mean, where the spices that need to be ground up, I do. The powders, the fuck you gonna grind the powder up for?
Yeah, I don't know
It's
how it
already
comes.
ground.
If it comes
So
in,
you know what I mean?
beans or
You know, it just, you know, the grinder is just to marry the shit. You know what I mean? It's more, I like to make mine in more of a powdered form and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it adheres to whatever you're using it for.
gets in the crevices.
Right, you know, it adheres better and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you don't have one thing that overpowers another. You know what I'm saying? Some people that have
So
a nice
mix these
palate.
together, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, if you want to use 2 or 3 of them together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you know, I mean, it's just like cooking. This is where my culinary comes in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I write menus, but in writing the menus, you have to have a recipe. You can't fucking do a menu without a recipe and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I write my recipes out and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I try.
Okay.
You know? And then I measure them up. You know what I'm saying? And how much it is, or how much of that, or how much it is and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you taste them, you know, I start little because you can always add more. You can't take shit away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I come up with it, the taste of it and shit, you know what I mean? So far and shit, man, motherfuckers love it. And it ain't about me, it's about y'all ass and shit.
I don't think you would have been getting this far if people didn't love it.
Shit,
so,
no. It's just the love of what I do, daddy. You know? It's just like you. The love of what you do and shit, man.
You put your love into something.
That's right. You get good results. You
So how
know?
long you had a podcast for?
You guys are my first podcast.
Oh, that shit even dope.
So,
You know?
dope.
That's beautiful.
Well,
That's beautiful,
okay.
man. Hey, it's an honor.
yeah.
It's an honor to me.
No, it's an honor to me, you know.
You know what? This podcast gonna get bigger after this one.
Well, yeah.
You
Yeah,
gonna grow
we
just
gonna
like
grow this up.
everything else. Everybody gonna grow.
What we got here? Everything. Case of
That-
everything.
Everything.
That's the top seller.
Okay.
That right there, shit, man. Every weekend I sell out of it. I have to increase my inventory when I take it out every weekend because
That
that's.
smells like you can just
Oh,
eat
dude.
that itself.
Dude.
Just put it on.
I tell you,
no
like
filter.
that's why I
Right.
called it everything. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you can put that on a piece of candy.
Yeah. Ooh, then it starts picking up. It starts picking up.
Yeah.
Ooh, spreading.
Hey, that I sell out of that every fucking weekend, man.
You don't need to put much on that either. That lasts you a long time.
I mean, that's some light shit. You just a lightweight nigga.
Yeah.
You ready for the bully then?
Yeah, you a lightweight.
Let me try the bullet.
You ain't ready for the
Don't
bully.
do it.
Now let him do it.
Don't do
Let
it.
him do it.
Yeah, don't do
He's
it.
gonna fuck me up.
Go for
Don't
it.
do
Go
it.
for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. That's enough. That's enough.
Ooh. I can feel it like sizzling.
That's got motherfucking scorpion peppers in it and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what the Scoville on the scorpion pepper is?
Oh, that's already in my whole mouth.
Yeah. I told you don't
You
do
don't
it.
quit and tell me now. You already finished.
Ooh, that's.
Hey, shit, you know, hard head make a soft ass and shit, you know what I'm saying? I told you that, don't do it.
Woo! That's where I got the gold.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Damn.
That's for the motherfuckers, man, that like to live on the edge and shit. You like that hot shit? I got
The
that
other
hot
stuff
shit.
I would say was more. It was.
Yeah, it's just a little mild
It was
thing.
blunt, but this is like
Kick
straight
your ass.
razor.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah,
razor.
kick
cutting
your
you up.
ass. Yeah, shit. Hey, man, I'm telling you shit. I tell motherfuckers like this. A little bit goes a long ways. So don't go crazy with it, else you won't be able to eat it.
Makes the weed taste better too, I think.
Ooh.
Intensifies the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying?
What, could you put that in a weed joint? What-
No, man. I wouldn't smoke.
No, I wouldn't smoke it,
I wouldn't
but
smoke shit, right?
if you was to smoke it, I mean, people smoke some of the weirdest shit.
Yeah, true that.
I would smoke time or
Now I'm trying to go down there.
so I would,
Boy, if I tell your ass to cheese on the moon, you better get some motherfucking crackers and go up there. Yeah, I told you.
And this is just the grilling rub.
Mm-hmm.
You hear my voice changing?
Mm-hmm. But that has a name on it too, Jason.
Oh, Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's my Caribbean grilling. It's a grilling rub.
Now this is what you put in the correct order, or mostly brown sugar,
No.
then less of
No,
cloves.
no.
You ain't giving that.
I ain't giving that shit away and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll give you the ingredients because that's what you're gonna do if you're gonna go retail and shit.
How much can you guarantee every batch? How much is your batch?
100%.
They're always gonna be this.
Oh yeah, always gonna be the same.
This hot.
Yep,
It's
always gonna be the
piercing.
same. Always gonna be the same and shit, you know. That's consistency. You
Just
gotta have
always.
consistency and shit, dog. Can't be switching up shit. Motherfuckers say, hold on, it didn't. Motherfuckers with real patents
Yeah.
be like, this didn't taste the way it tasted the last time I got it from you and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that consistency. That's why you have to write recipes.
That's what makes
And
you
you have to-
special.
that's
You know,
right. You
this
have to
shit-
follow 'em.
I'm on my nose melting, you know, not
Yeah, exactly.
not melting. What's happening?
Right, exactly. That's
Can
that's
you
the
get
thing.
used to this stuff?
Can you get used to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually. Eventually. But it's gonna still have the same effect on you and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing. It ain't gonna change. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, we go from weed to crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, no. It's gonna, you're gonna get the same effect all the time.
That's what I was saying. Like with weed, you can have that same strand, but you put it with different people,
Yeah, it don't come out the same.
different environments. You know,
We don't come out
it's
the same.
different temperatures, different humidity, or drying,
Yeah.
curing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what you cure it in,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
slow you cure it, fast you cure it.
Mm-hmm. And you know, kinda with certain cooking products, you have to do that with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with my own cooking paste and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different process from making my seasonings and stuff like that. You know. You still feeling it?
Yeah, yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Right. So, you know what I mean? I wanted to keep the infused and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you take any two things and put them together, you're blending them, infusing them, whatever the fuck you want to call it and shit, you know, it's all the same shit. I just liked the infused part about it and shit, you know, the Chef Infused. I still have motherfuckers come up to me and shit and say, hey man, you know, what is that shit infused with? I said, oh, it's not infused with anything. So it's a conversation piece. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell a motherfucker, oh yeah, you right. So yeah, you know what I mean? Everything about what I do is unique. I want it to be unique. I don't want another motherfucker doing it. I ain't trying to ride another motherfucker coattail and shit, you know what I'm saying? I do my own thing and shit, man. That's what Chef Infused is about, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to take nobody out and shit, but bitch, look here, you know? Roll and get rolled over. That's the way I look at it and shit, you know? Cause I ain't stopping, dog. I turn my shit up. I continuously amp up shit, you know what I'm saying?
Where do you see it going from here?
We're building a brand. So, you know what I'm saying, dude, you know what I mean? I wanna be on the competitiveness with McCormick and shit like that, you know, and other brands like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wanna grow it as far as it'll go, you know? I mean, so in the end and shit, I'm giving this shit to my son, you know, and my kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? I got 4 stepkids and shit, man. I call them all my kids. These are my kids, you know what I'm saying? My wife and I, you know, we have 5 kids, you know? We don't treat each other's kids any different than you know.
You didn't have any kids yourself?
That's my only child.
He said with her.
Oh.
With her, no.
Yeah.
She got two girls, just twins, Kayla and Kiana, and 2 boys, Bubba, well, his name is Kanoa, but we call him Bubba. Bubba, because he's the baby, and then there's Kaleo. And Kaleo lives in Virginia Beach, you know what I'm saying? He's really good, you know, he was in the Navy and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's got his own real estate company and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Ah.
So, oh yeah, he's doing very well out there and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, and this is for them, you know what I'm saying? That when I'm gone, they have something. Now, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna let the motherfuckers running in the ground and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, because I put them on, but this is for them. They're always gonna receive a residual, you know what I'm saying, from what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm just taking it as far as I can take it, Daddy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I want to live like your ass in the next couple of years.
You in other states besides Arizona and Michigan now?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yep, I got it in my cousin's store in Terre Haute, Indiana. His store is called TC West, TCWES. You know, he sells our product in his store. You know, we have our website is www.chefinfused.net. You know, like I said, we sell at farmers markets. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do it. We're just trying to make moves, man. You know. And it's gonna happen, you know. I mean, it's happening. I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen. It's happening and shit. You know.
It is, yeah. There you go.
You know.
Still spicy on my tongue.
You'll be alright.
That's why he drunk 2 Pepsi.
Okay. You gonna edit it though, huh?
Yeah.
And send me a copy of that, Jay.
For sure.
You know, like I said, you know, so I can put it on my website and shit like that. You know. Yeah, and to take out a lot of the weed talk. Because we were talking about a lot of motherfucking weed. Hey, you fucking stupid.